Is this your final opportunity to get into this crypto altcoin bull market? We are going to be breaking down in this video if it's getting a little bit too late now for you guys to enter. I don't think we are there yet. It's coming to that point. It's coming to those crossroads where this market is going to start exploding to the upside and you're not going to get an opportunity to get in. So please watch this video. We're going to be breaking down some key essential charts where I think an altcoin, full-blown altcoin season is in progress right now. First time we've seen Ethereum outperform Bitcoin this week. If you watched my video from last week, I said I start to think Ethereum will start outperforming Bitcoin. That's the catalyst that's going to drive this next crypto altcoin bull market. However, a lot of people on YouTube are starting to pump altcoins. A lot of suggestions on which altcoins you buy. Some great videos, some not so great. However, I'm not of the believer that this crypto bull market, altcoin, especially the altcoin bull market, is going to last for too long. I think it's going to come in a massive wave, and you need to be in the bull market before that wave hits and out, before you get crushed, before the whales start dumping their bags on you. That's what's going to happen, because 97% of you, remember, you're going to end up losing money. So you want to be watching these videos very, very closely and knowing where seasoned investors like myself and maybe some other YouTube people who have been in the crypto bull market for a while, where they're going to be exiting. Okay, it's all in the details. You should be following that. Do not get greedy at this point. But we're going to be discussing some key charts and why I think this crypto bull market is getting heated now, and this is the time that you need to be capitalizing on this opportunity, because this could be your last opportunity to get in. We are beginning a fresh month, fresh eyes on the charts. We're going to be breaking it down, so let's get right into it. All right, so the month closed out as of the time of this recording. It's the 1st of December. So what a bullish month we have had on Bitcoin. Massive pump to the upside. And I feel like for the remainder of this bull market, Bitcoin is going to pump. Okay, for December and January, I think we're going to continue seeing Bitcoin move to the upside. Okay, I don't think it's going to stop here. I think we had last bull run, we had November, we had a big bullish month in November, and then December, it carried on pumping until March. I don't think that's going to happen this time around. I feel we've got another a month and a half before, at the time around the inauguration of President Trump. I think that's when we will see a correction in the market on Bitcoin, and then another final leg higher. All right, so if you look at the RSI on here on the monthly, we are nowhere near overheated levels. So for me, yeah, none of these metrics suggest that we are near a top on Bitcoin. Even if you look at the MRVR and a few other metrics that we looked at in the other videos, I don't think we are there yet. We are not overheated on the monthly RSI. So I feel we're right here. Okay, pretty much similar to where we were in November 2020, and then we got really heated on the monthly RSI, and that's when we took a dip down, and we got bearish divergence between these two highs on the RSI. We could get something similar to that again, or we could get one big blow off move to the top. I think my base case is I think we get a pullback and another move higher. I don't see a blow off move on Bitcoin. I don't see a blow off move on Bitcoin. I see a correction and then another leg higher. So I believe By the time President Trump takes office, we could be around 120, get a move down to around, you know, $87,000, $90,000, $85,000, and then a final move towards 175, 180,000 before you know, Bitcoin tops out. And I don't think the next bear market is going to be as deep as the ones that we've seen prior. So if we say, for example, we top out around 170, I think you know, your next is moved down to around, you know, 78. Is it a 60% move down? It's still a large move down. It'll still be a large bear market, but not the same magnitude as the prior bear market. So that's why I think the corrections are going to become smaller with all the institutional money, the mass adoption from nation states. So I don't think the bear markets are going to be in a, you know, crazy. Yeah, 60% is still, you know, quite a harsh reaction, a harsh bear market. But you know, if you've been in the crypto market, that's quite a kind, to be honest. Yeah, so that's what I think is going to happen. If we look on the weekly, we did get a move down on Bitcoin, but you know, we got eaten up. Right, we came down to around $90,000, and you know, we're pulling. We still got the day to go. We're putting in this bullish hammer at the minute. So very, very bullish on this. We could see a move up. I don't think we're going to stall at 100. That's unlikely. I think we're going to seek some liquidity around 106, 107, then maybe correct down to like, you know, 90, 100 into January around 115, 120 before I think we see a larger move down. If I put this back on monthly charts, you know, when we created this fair value gap, which we've done now, okay, unless obviously we come and fill it, we're going to have it. You can see we don't come down to retest the fair value gap. We don't retest it until the bear market. So, and that fair value gap last time was put in November. So yeah, I don't think you're going to see these prices again, guys. I don't think you're going to see these prices until the next bear market now. That's what I think is going to happen. We could get a dip down. We could get a dip down into, you know, 89,000. But that will represent the final opportunity to buy Bitcoin. Okay, that would present your final opportunity. I think, you know, 130, 120, 130 before getting a move back down to like around these levels. As you can see, you know, this was the top of December. That's where we came. The monthly open of December is the correction that we hit. So we could get a move to probably 120, 130, and then a move down to 95, 96. But this $75,000 level, I don't think you'll see that until this bull market, this bull market ends. I don't think we're going to see $75,000, $76,000 levels until the end of this this bull market. And you know, when we get into a bear market, then expect to see around 74, 75. So that's why I think it's going to happen. Doesn't have to. I could be wrong. Happy to be wrong. That's not a problem. And if I see anything to suggest any bearishness, then that's we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, order flow is looking bullish. Everything is looking bullish for a rally into December. December historically is always been very positive for risk assets, even equities. We'll get into that in a minute. But Bitcoin last time in December had a big rally, right? It had price range opened here, closed here. So we had a 48% move higher. We could get a 20-25 this time. It doesn't have to exactly follow this pattern, but that last time we topped out in November, guys, right? I don't think we're going to top out in November this time. I think it's going to be a lot sooner than that. All right, I think around May, maybe June this time. I don't believe this bull market is going to last until, I don't think it's going to last until what a lot of people are saying. You know, people thinking back end of 2025. I don't subscribe to that. I think this bull market has maybe around 4 or 5 months left in it before we see that corrective move down, the bear market move down. So I don't think it's going to last until what a lot of people think. So I think along this way, you know, we get into the 125. If you're still in Bitcoin, around 125, 130, 150, around these levels, you need to start looking to take profits, guys, because this can turn around at any point. Okay, if we get any negative news from Trump, maybe he doesn't come through on his promises. Who knows what can happen in politics? A bad headline, and you know, before you know it, this all comes crashing down. So you want to start looking at taking profits around those levels. But yeah, Bitcoin for me, that's what it's going to do. Okay, that's what it's going to do, in my opinion. Let's have a look at Ethereum, because I mentioned Ethereum is going to start outperforming Bitcoin. So we've had a bullish month on Ethereum as well. And if I pull up the weekly, we've had a nice week on Ethereum. We've got a move of, not this one, we've got a nice 10% bounce on Ethereum, whilst Bitcoin, okay, is red on the week. So yeah, this is what I said in my last week. I believe that Ethereum is going to start outperforming Bitcoin. Okay, I really believe that for the remainder. I think if I look at this chart here, historic price data, I think this is where we're at right now. You know, we've created a fair value gap. Okay, we're about to, and you know, these big bullish candles like this very rarely get retraced. You know, you can see one here, you can see one here. They don't get retraced into often. So once we get that, is you know, they get defended, these levels, and we start pushing higher. So I think this month Ethereum cracks all-time highs. Yeah, I think Ethereum's going to crack all-time highs, and then you're going to get a full-blown alt season. Ethereum last time topped around Bitcoin November. Again, I don't think Ethereum is going to top around November time. I think April, May is when I think Ethereum tops in this cycle. Price target around 9K, 9,000 on Ethereum. But I believe this big bullish month on Ethereum and this big bullish week that we've had this week, I think it's going to set us up really nicely for a full-blown altcoin season here, guys. All right, if we look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, you can see we've had a big bearish week on Bitcoin dominance. We're into the golden pocket on this fib level, so we rejected off that golden pocket, which is not a surprise, and we are flirting with this trend line right now. Currently we are bouncing off it, but not very strong bounces, all right, to say the least. We did get a bounce, but not very strong. However, we're on a weekend, so generally speaking, alts pump on weekend better than what Bitcoin does. So we could start seeing a little move higher on dominance, and then if we break this trend line, guys, I think, you know, we're off to the races in regards to a full-blown altcoin season, and I think the Bitcoin dominance, I don't think it'll fall below 47, 48,000 in this bull market. I think this is where it's going to this is where it's going to probably bottom, guys, and then start pushing higher. So yeah, this is what I think is going to happen, guys. I think, you know, we might get a move up, and then ultimately we're going to break this trend line. We've had way too many touches on it. It's getting weaker. And then, you know, you can start seeing a move down. Full-blown altcoin season at that point. And then, yeah, we're going to start making some real money. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. And you need to be in the market, guys. Okay, if you're not in the market, I'm going to start going through some of these altcoins that I believe are going to do really well. I'm going to go into the total 3 crypto market here. And this is where I feel like we are at right now, guys. Okay, I'm going to take this out to the monthly chart. You can see, let me take this away, explain to you what's going on here. Yeah, big green bullish month. Once we get that bullish month, we don't usually stop, especially when, you know, this fair value gap is created. We've created it now, and I think it's going to break all-time highs this month. I think this rally is a few months ahead. Okay, I think this rally is a few months ahead, guys. I'm not of the opinion this topped in November. For me, this is not going to happen. I think this is going to be more like the 2017 bull market, where it topped in January. Okay, it topped in January, guys. So December, January, we had at the end of January, it topped out. So if I look at this on the weekly, so 1st of January, it started topping out. Okay, so December, 1st of January started topping out, and then we got a bear market. I'm expecting something similar to happen this time around. So that's why I extrapolated 2017. I just copied these 2 bars over December, January. So December, January, we get a move to 2.7, 2.8 trillion. It's reasonable, okay, which is around, you know, from 1 to 2.8. Yeah, about 1.8 times larger than this. Last time we had a 2x on market cap. This time, if this was to repeat, my prediction, it would be 1.3, 1.4, which is completely reasonable here, guys. Don't get overly bullish. There's a lot of people on YouTube right now pumping altcoins. A lot of influencers are shilling altcoins. Okay, don't fall into the trap of that. All right, do your own research. A lot of influencers are telling you that altcoins are going to pump, which they're probably correct. I'm saying they're going to pump also. Okay, I do believe they're going to pump here, guys. All right, next 2 months is your pump. From there, I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna collapse after that, guys. I really do. Okay, I think January, latest it gets into this this bull market, is gonna be February, mid-February. But I think by the time Trump comes into office, I think that's the end of the altcoin bull market. I'm a believer that this bull market is gonna end, and if I see this move above all-time highs into this 1.82 trillion, I wouldn't even say that, to be honest. Even 1.6, 1.7, I'm gonna start looking to start taking profits here, guys. All right, I'm gonna start leveraging out my positions. I'm not in leveraged positions. I'm gonna start de-risking my portfolio. I'm gonna start selling probably 70-75%. If the bull market continues running for a few weeks more, a few months, I'll keep 20-25% of my profits in there. I'm going to take out the principal. I'll leave the profits running based on the technicals, whatever I see at the time. But I'm going to start looking to take profits around that January, mid-January level. Okay, for me, you need to be very careful here, guys. All right, this is where a lot of people are going to get really burnt. This is why most of you guys who are watching, you're going to lose money in this market, because you are not going to exit. You're just going to get too excited. You're probably going to jump in right at the end. Okay, there's going to be crazy amount of videos when this thing gets above the when this total 3 breaks all-time highs and dominance starts falling. You are going to see some mass amount of videos on YouTube that you are late. You need to get in. Everybody's going to pile into this thing, and I think we're going to have one big blow off top move in January. Okay, December and January, I think we're going to have a big blow off move, and then yeah, we're going to start falling, guys. We're going to start falling. That's when I think Bitcoin is also going to fall as well. In January, it's going to correct. Bitcoin, for me, in my opinion, will break its high. Okay, so Bitcoin for me will break its high with the ETF inflows, maybe a strategic reserve. So all the money from the altcoins will pile back into USDT. Okay, altcoins will start selling off. Bitcoin will start selling off. Once Bitcoin corrects 20-30% from 130 back down to 100,000, 95,000, 30% correction, people will start piling in from USDT into Bitcoin again, and Bitcoin for me at that point will break the all-time highs into 160, 170 before the end of this current bull cycle. But I do not think altcoins are going to do it. I don't think we're going to see this and then that in altcoins. I don't think we're going to see that, guys. I think we're just going to see this, a move back down. We will get a move back up. Okay, so you could obviously trade that. You could trade it and get in maybe even 2-3x some of these altcoins. Okay, at that point, but I don't think it's gonna break its all-time highs that's gonna put in January, and then you're gonna see a collapse. Okay. But you need to be very, very careful. You need to obviously monitor what Bitcoin is doing. But for me, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a popular opinion on YouTube, but I don't think this altcoin bull market is going to last as long as some people think it is. So if you're in, that's great. Ride it, enjoy it. You're going to make some serious cash. But please remember to take profits by the end of this year. Beginning of January, start taking chips off the table, guys. All right, start taking chips off the table. Start playing with your profits. Maybe you want to go out into the risk curve and grab a quick 5-10x. You can do that, but don't put massive amount of money in there, okay, and lose it all, because majority of you are going to lose it all. And yeah, we don't want to be in that camp. All right, we want to keep our profits so we're still around for the next bear market when it comes the next opportunity, so we can capitalize and keep on making generational wealth for us and our future selves. All right, so some of the altcoins that I believe are going to do really well are the boomer coins, obviously. Okay, for me, you've already seen a lot of these pumping really hard. Okay, ADA's pumped really hard. If I look at ADA, I think we have a better chart. Yes, so we got a massive move on ADA. Very old school coin, very strong community. Nowhere near oversold levels, but I think we're gonna get a move above these all-time highs on Cardano, probably around $4-5 level. So you still can 5x 4x your money on here, and as soon as we see this monthly oversold, that's when you need to start looking at taking profits on there. Matic is another old school coin, nowhere near oversold levels on the monthly. I think this can get back to its all-time highs as well, so you're looking at 5-6x on that. XRP has been pumping really hard. It's almost back to all-time highs. So yeah, not oversold yet on the monthly level. So I think this continues to pump. You know, we can get one more final move on here before this gets really overheated and then, you know, collapses down. One that's not been looked at properly for me is Link. Okay, Link I think is going to pump next. I think this coin is going to pump above all-time highs into this 80, 90, $100 level. So you're going to get 5-6x on this. We are still, you know, I think we're here. Okay, this orange line, this is where we're at on Link. I think this is going to have a really nice move now to the upside. AVAX, Dogecoin. Again, Dogecoin for me, target of I pulled a fib tool here. I think $3 is not out of the question here. It's quite realistic. I think, yeah, Dogecoin, very strong community. Obviously, Elon, etc. You know the drill with Dogecoin. I think you're gonna see, it's big bullish candle now on this. $3 a price target before it gets overheated on the RSI on the monthly. That's when you start looking to take profits on there. AVAX for me is gonna pump. I love this coin. It's very, very strong, very, you know, great utility. Yeah, this thing could get to like $250, $300, guys. All right, nowhere near oversold on the monthly RSI. You know, last time you can see you got to 85 at the top of this bull market, so nowhere near there. So I think $250 to $300 on AVAX is possible. I'll be scaling out around 150, 160. I'm in this coin, and I think this coin is going to do really, really well in the next couple of months on here. Next is the narrative you want to be looking. These are the boomer coins, the big market cap coins. After that, you want to be looking at the smaller stuff. And for me, in my opinion, that's going to be AI coins. Okay, that's where I'm going to be rotating a lot of this money that I make from boomer coins and Bitcoin into the AI coins, the AI narrative. So if we look at some of these AI coins, let's take a look at these, because I think AI is going to be the narrative that's going to pump the hardest. Obviously, real world assets, decentralized finance, gaming, I think is going to also pump. But for me, I want to bet on AI. I think AI is going to perform the best in this cycle. Near is your biggest market cap AI coin, so I would start there if I was a beginner. Near, ICP, Render, and FET. INJ is another really good one. Theta is another good one, 2 billion market cap. I've got some GRT as well. Akash is another really good one, 1 billion market cap. I think that can get to 10 billion. If we look at the total market cap of AI, it's 55 billion. I think 200 billion is on the cards from here into AI. I think a lot of capital is going to pump in the next couple of months into AI. If you go down into the risk curve, you know, Destra for me, I hold some Destra. That's a really nice coin. It's been doing really well lately. I think it's still got a lot of legs. 492 million market cap. This can get to like 3-4 billion very easily. PAL is another good one, 271 million market cap. This can get to a billion, 1.5 billion very easily. So really, really good market cap, small market cap coins as well. But you have to remember, the further down you get into the smaller stuff, the bigger the risk you're taking. So if I was a beginner, I would start at Near and maybe Render and you know, FET. Keep them three, maybe one or two smaller ones like Akash and you know, Destra. 5 or 6, you don't need anything more than that. If I look at some of these some of the charts on these from a monthly point of view, I think that's where we are right here on a render. I think we've got this to come on render. Okay, so I think not in terms of time. I think you're just going to get one big blow off move. And I think 24, 25 on render is realistic. So, you know, a 2x from here, maybe get more than that. Actually, you probably get into, you know, 40, 45 on render. Let's look at near. You can see nowhere near oversold on monthly RSIs. Near still hasn't broken this downward trend line. When it does, I think, you know, all-time highs right now. It's still cheap, guys. Okay, this is really cheap coin still. I think this is gonna get to $35 pretty easily from here. Destra is in price discovery mode. It's at all-time highs. I think this is gonna keep on climbing. This is going to get to, this could even pump to $10, guys. All right, Destra. Small market cap coin. This has got a lot of legs for me. PALAAL, another one. Still nowhere near oversold on a weekly RSI. This is easily going to get back to all-time highs, in my opinion. Probably $2 is on the cards for PAL. ENA is a good one as well. Got a lot of hype around this. Still not oversold on weekly. So yeah, this has got a lot of legs. Still to all-time highs. Is another 2x. I think this can get to $3-4 quite quickly. There's a lot of good coins. IOLC is back to all-time highs. So this has already done its, you know, it's quite early compared to the other ones. So you want to start getting into some of these, all right, that are not back to all-time highs. Near's nowhere near yet. Okay, still a 3x away from all-time highs, so that's where I would start. Then FET is another one. FET has had a really nice pump. I hold some FET. Really nice coin. Still not near all-time highs. It's got another 2x to go from here. I think this is going to get beyond all-time highs into around $8 to $10 region. Don't want to go crazy with the price targets here, guys, but you get the gist of it here, guys. All right. I think this one is here, and we've got this leg to come on FET, which is going to be going to take us around $9 on FET. Okay. On token unlocks, so you want to be careful with those. 0.13%, not massive amount, but still something to take into consideration. But you want to start getting into these, okay? Otherwise, if you wait too long, you're going to end up missing out, or you're going to FOMO into it, and you're going to get caught offside and get dumped on, and you're going to lose 75-80% of your money. All right. I mean, you're probably going to lose all of it, but you're going to lose a lot of money if you start buying these things late. Towards, you know, people are going to start FOMO into these coins when they break all-time highs, and you don't want to be one of those. We still have, you know, 100% move to all-time highs. This is where you want to get in. This is where you're going to get 4x's, 5x's. If you start buying this thing around $4-5, you're probably going to get 1x. All right, and you're not going to be satisfied with that. So yeah, you're going to get dumped on. You're going to be, you know, you're going to hold it for too long, expecting a 10x from $5. Is not going to happen. You're going to get smashed, and you're going to lose all your money. All right, so that's the crypto section done. All right, I want to move on to traditional markets. Really bullish month for NASDAQ. We did get a move down on the week, but you know, bought back up just like Bitcoin, similar to Bitcoin. What happened? December, historically very bullish election years. All right, so if we look, if we look at the NASDAQ index, really bullish for December. I don't expect anything different this time around. So yeah, we've got a really bullish month, and then some, you know, consolidation period in the 2 months after that. Okay, we did get moves up and down, but yeah, we got a move down in March. We got the correction in March, and then, you know, big massive move to the upside. I expect similar stuff on Nasdaq. ES, let's have a look at ES. In terms of the next move on Nasdaq, you know, we could get past all-time highs. These highs are not very nice. Okay, so these highs are going to get taken out. We could get a move down and then move back up. That's what I'm expecting. But we're day trading this stuff every single day. So if you want in-depth analysis on where we think the next move is for that particular day, come and join the Discord. Link is in the description. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny. All right. ES had a very bullish week compared to Nasdaq. To be honest, it broke all-time highs again. All right. Investors, people on the sidelines, just cannot believe that this thing just keeps continuously making all-time highs over all-time highs. What is that, like the 40th all-time highs of this year? Insane. ES is a beast of an asset, right? Election year is very bullish as well. Let's check SPX out. So yeah, bullish December after November. All right, we got last time we got a 3%. Excuse me. We got a 3% move on ES. I'm expecting more of the same, guys, this month. All right, 3-4% on the month. Santa rally is coming. We're at all-time highs. We could get a move back down. We could get a move back down, maybe into this support level here. Okay, maybe into this support level, and then a move back up. But yeah, if you want in-depth analysis on a day-to-day basis, come and be part of the Discord. We're analyzing these markets every single day, where we think the market is headed next. We're day trading, scalp trading these markets every single day. But I expect much more of the same, guys. I expect 3-4 weeks of bullishness at least on traditional markets, crypto, altcoins. So we're very, very, very bullish at the moment on all risk assets until mid-January, end of January. All right, guys. Okay, I don't want to be dragging on this video for too much longer, but as an end note, if you're not already into the crypto bull market, check your coins, see what you like. If you like any of them that we recommended in this video, do some more research on them. Okay, don't just blindly buy something just because you hear something off YouTube. Do your own research. This is not financial advice. But if you're wanting to position yourself and capitalize on making a significant amount of money in this bull market, I think you have to start now. All right, if you wait too long, you're not going to be able to catch the big slice of it, and you're going to end up FOMOing into the top and losing all your money. All right, that's what always happens in these crypto bull markets. You're going to get dumped on by the whales. They're going to manipulate the price, and you're going to be left with losing all your money. Okay, so don't be one of them people. Join the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, so you stay up to date with the videos that we are putting out, when we are selling, when we are buying, so you don't get caught offside. Okay, you don't want to be in this market and getting ripped apart, because these can have really, really, really significant wild swings. So you want somebody who has been in this bull market for many, many years. You want to be following those type of people. So hit the subscribe, know when we are buying, when we are selling, so you don't get caught with your tail between your legs and you lose all your money. All right, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you take something from the video. See you in future videos. Thank you. Stay safe out there, traders. Peace.